talk about the BS of negative emotions. Check it out. Organizational Psychology 101, all right? Let's talk about negative emotions and how when you label them, you're totally bullshitting yourself, right? Unpopular opinion, just a heads up. Before I jump right into it, I want to ask you that if you like the content that I'm putting out there for you on a regular basis, that you subscribe, like, and share. If you feel like this can be useful to somebody else, make sure that you send them the video, subscribe, and help me grow the channel so we can all pay it forward. Now, with that being said, anytime you label emotions as negative, I think you're doing yourself a disservice, right? Think about this for a second. And when I'm talking about negative emotions, I'm talking about the kind of stuff that makes you feel like a failure, the kind of stuff that makes you feel low, or just, having that negative vibe. Whenever something goes wrong and you have that overwhelming feeling of fear just creep up on you, it's easy to label something as a negative emotion, right? Now, I'm going to highlight the word label. Whenever you label something, you're giving it power, okay? You're giving it life. If you're labeling emotions in the same way, you're giving that bad emotion power from an individual standpoint, all right? So think about this for a second. We have really, decent memories. We have decent memories. We can, some people can remember what they were doing when they were 3 years old. However, they can't remember everything, right? So our minds, our brains are meant to process information, not necessarily retain a lot of that information for long run. That's why, when people say the phrase, gut instinct, it's something that I feel here. I don't know what it is. It's your subconscious mind giving you a trigger from something that it's in there. So your subconscious mind retains a lot more information than your logical mind, right? That's proven. It's tested. It's out there. Do some research on it if you want to. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of things that we're not going to be able to remember, right? However, your subconscious mind triggers emotions, and it triggers things along your path so you can understand where you're headed, even if you don't have a clear memory of something. Case in point, sometimes you just have a bad feeling about things, right? Your subconscious mind is putting, together information from the past, from learned experiences, maybe repressed memories that you can't remember anymore. And it's giving you that feeling, right? It's giving you a warning. So think about the intent that emotions play in our life, right? There's no bad emotions or negative emotions because their intent is always positive. Even if it's something that gives you fear or it feels like it's a bad, ominous thing, it's still meant to create a positive impact in your life, a positive impact in your decision-making process, all right? So negative emotions are just emotions. They are not negative. And the simple truth is that all emotions are positive just because of their intent. They are intended to help you, even if they feel bad, or even if they create an overwhelming feeling of fear, or even failure. I mean, hell, how is that, feeling of failure gonna help me in the future? It does. It does, because in the future, you're not gonna wanna feel like a failure, so you're gonna do all the shit that you didn't do the first time to prevent that feeling to come, to you, right? So emotions play that role within us. Emotions are the guiding beacons that we have. For example, take joy, right? Joy is a beautiful emotion. If you're feeling joyful, you're more than likely in a path that you're okay with, right? Now, if you're feeling uncertain, if you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling like a failure, if you're feeling like you don't belong or not worthy, those are feelings that will trigger a degree of action, right? So now, whether or not you take action behind those emotions, it's totally up to you. But your subconscious mind is telling you to wake the fuck up. It's telling you to get over that feeling of fear, and it's giving you a warning. Okay, that's what it is. So don't label that emotional battle that you're having at that moment. Don't label it good. Don't label it bad. Don't label it anything. It's just an emotion. See it as what it is, and then use it to your advantage, right? If you're feeling fearful, yeah, all right, take a moment to reconsider, see what's happening, but it's not gonna be something that stops you on your track, right? Maybe you pivot. If you're feeling overwhelmed, all right, that's another thing that you need to slow that down. If you're feeling like a failure, okay, what happened? How are my choices up to this day shaping the life that I wanna live? And do I go back and then restructure any of that stuff? Use your emotions, don't label them. Do not give them that universal power that you give them when you label something as natural and as powerful as your subconscious emotions, right? So hope you like that. Stay focused. You got this.